Hello, it's been a bit of a windy day today. Had a bit of a lazy day as well, but I did a lot of housework and other bits and bobs. Couple of shout outs to Daryl Thompson, hello, and I'll be back in a few weeks for Ricky, because I really enjoyed the last session. And happy birthday Lauren Johnston, hello, and hope you had a good one.
I'm ready for this, so darling.
So for this edition I want to talk about how staying safe on a night out is very important and very essential in the world today. I not long ago read some of the most horrendous incidents that have took place all over Newcastle, and this was down to people drinking excessively. I think after my Reiki session I suddenly had that feeling that reducing my nights out will be good for me as well as good for my mental health. But anyways, back to the subject of being safe. I think the police have better things to do than attending to people who are drunk and are randomly a nuisance, as well as starting on other people without a reason. And a lot of people seem to have very, very strong difficulty handling their drinks all over the UK. And it's been surveyed actually that the North East has the worst percentage of alcohol related crimes. So here's the keys to staying safe. So if you're going out alone to a few venues, then this is what I would consider, and make sure you pay careful attention as well. Plan your night out, but keep a sensible budget for transport in there, because obviously you may need to get a taxi back home. Have something to eat and let your stomach settle before you drink. That's why I like going to Pizza Hut first before I go to the scene. Always drink your drinks slowly and have a glass of water or a soft drink in between, and then your nights will last a lot longer that way. And also never leave anything valuable unattended, such as a wallet, purse, mobile phone, bags, etc. If you get a drunk stranger invading your space, causing a nuisance to yourself or others, then basically tell the bar staff or tell the person that's on duty, or if you're able to, simply be assertive and confront the person with the problem and say, look, I appreciate you having a good time, but can you please go and sit somewhere else because I would like to be on my own. Never raise your voice with them or get angry. And it's always best to stay calm. And also, if you get somebody who takes a dislike to you and says things to try and provoke you, you simply just look away and just say, okay, that's your view, and thank you. And if you keep saying thank you, obviously they may continue to verbally abuse you, but in a way, you're letting the person know that that they're not getting to you. But obviously, never ever ever engage in a physical altercation unless it's absolutely necessary, and if you're being attacked first. Simply stick to venues you enjoy, and chances are you will have very little risk of being in danger. Now for a group's night out, if you and a few members of your family, or even friends, plan a night out, simply have a coffee somewhere, or even visit their homes to talk and make plans. Again, keep a sensible budget for transport, as well as for drinks, food, etc. It is more sensible to eat before you go out. Now I've noticed this as well, there can be times when a group becomes separated on a night out, so always remember that it's best to plan a meeting as well as plan a spot to meet up if you get lost in and outside a venue, as well as if you become separated. Drink soft drinks in between to have a break, and also drink slowly. Never engage in any conflict with a negative person who's drunk or being abusive. You simply ignore them, and don't engage in physical situations unless you're being attacked and you fight back, which is self-defence. Don't leave items unattended, and always try and stick together. And I must mention as well, 999 is for life and death emergencies, so please don't abuse the system. The ambulance, police and fire brigade have higher priorities rather than tending to someone who's absolutely palatic, intoxicated, pissed and being abusive and aggressive. Simply think, because that's why you've been given a brain. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope this will give some people a wake-up call, and I'll be back on the next edition. Until the next time, goodbye.